I dropped the deck first time I push record, and the Queen of Pentacles just jumped out. Actually, almost, it's like she bit me. The Queen of Pentacles bit me. But for some reason it wasn't the archetype of somebody else. A karmic, perhaps. I bit myself. I'm not sure if this resonates. That's an interesting thing to say. But I want you to look at that card. She doesn't look like somebody about to bite. So I placed her at the front of the story, and that is essentially what the tarot is. It's a storytelling tool. The Queen of Pentacles is an archetype, it's an energy. It represents the queen of the family of the pentacle suit. She has a king, it's a page and a knight. They each have different energies. Pentacles energy is being looked upon here as she grasps the coin, and she glares down at it. She definitely has a hold of it. I'm unpacking the energy of being bitten by the Queen of Wands. Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about the Wands energy then. The first card that came out, and really what I'm looking at here is a 4-card spread, a clarity spread. The Queen of Pentacles and what's behind this. What's behind this energy. And I know this because she bit me. She bit me. Did I bite myself? Have you bitten yourself? Is there a karmic energy that feels snappy in your vicinity, where it otherwise presents differently on the surface? So this biting, this snappy energy could be a response, or the Queen of Pentacles out of alignment. I think with this energy, she often represents the need to look within, inwardly. This queen, unlike other queens in the tarot deck, is looking downwards. She's not outward at her kingdom or her throne. She's taking a different, more, let's say, realistic view of life. I use the word loosely. I want to look at the wand energy behind her. This Battle of Swords. There's 5 of those wands here. The Yui boom drops in the background as the crowd quietens. The speaker is silenced. The feuding must stop. It comes to an end. To appease this snappiness, to bring the queen back into balance of her nurturing, protective earthly. Like you can see amongst this card, even within her throne, the elements of the animals and the land. It's very, you know, the bunny in the corner there, you know, she is the queen of the land, the, you know, the security, the nurturingness of that matriarch energy. The Earth Mother. Why is she snapping at you? Ask this of yourself. I am also. Think about what this archetypal Earth Mother makes you feel. Do you identify with her at all? Do you admire her loyalty, her warm heart, and her unpretentious lifestyle? Or do you envy her natural, sensible approach to any problem? Do you loathe the way she welcomes anyone into her cozy lair? Or are you totally immune to feeling anything? Whatever your reaction, remember that the Queen of Pentacles represents a part of you. The energies she symbolizes may come into your life via someone else, perhaps a new face in the crowd, a family member, a new partner. It can be either male or female. It's the energy of indicating the feminine qualities of earthiness, nurturing, dependable, you know, generous, sensuous. It's warm, reliable. The Queen of Pentacles takes us further into the realm of our sense of security and connectedness to the world. She's there for everyone, always available, reliable, home-loving, willing to do anything for her clan at all without any fuss. There's a snappiness behind this energy now, and it feels like it's bringing the Queen into balance, this energy, this element of our lives that requires our attention, requires the earthliness, nurturing attention of the Queen of Pentacles energy to bring into balance what is behind this card. And we see no major arcana here in this spread, and that means nothing really. It's just to be noted. These elements of the story are what's behind those major archetypal arcanum of the deck. And the wands here, you can see this is a feud we're looking at. This is competition, this is rivalry. It's seen as minor setbacks. This is the middle of the suit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ace, sorry. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. So minor setbacks, disagreement, quarreling over nothing. This energy is snappy for no reason. Not no reason, but perhaps a bit of unclarity, you know, about where we stand with ourselves, this inner part of us, the Queen of Pentacles energy. Stop indulging in that competition. Are we feeling challenged or persecuted? Why are we trying to defend ourselves? It's going to be unsuccessful. It's quite frustrating, this energy, and hassled by other people's opinions. It's, you know, a very important person said to me just this morning, people only have opinions when you actually create something. So, you know, it's a nice perspective to look that way. It's bound to happen, but these are minor setbacks. And of course, because you create, you keep creating, you know. But there is a struggle of some kind here behind this, you know. It may feel like you have to pick a fight, perhaps mentally within yourself, or else challenge someone in our external world. I feel like it's not external. This feels very much nitpicky of the self. And maybe not, like this, take what resonates. This is like, I shared this reading because it's my journey with Jay, you know, like join me on the journey. I'm telling the story of my life through these cards, and as a conduit and a deeply empathetic human. I don't know why I wanted to say human, but like I need to distinguish that. Anyway, I do believe that we come from a creator consciousness that allows the mirror of volunteering my vulnerability to share peace for your journey, as you follow your own self-inquiry practices through what I share. Maybe you're just watching in the background, and that's fine also. But look at it for yourself. If this card resonates more than the Queen of Pentacles, it could imply that you're at odds with yourself too. And what you think or what you need isn't in accordance with what you truly need or want. And that often happens, you know, we hear ourselves saying, we don't get what we want, we get who we are. We don't see what we want, we see who we are. And so we may say the words and do the things, and it comes down to our very language and the conscious moments where we are in our body doing our things, rather than when autopilot, allowing the programs to run, where there may be these Five of Wands, different personalities feuding within ourselves in the background. And until we pull ourselves into the conscious moment, we're not even aware that we are at odds with ourselves. This card calls for us to, it's time to stop battling within yourself and set down your true priorities. And I mean, I've got some great tools for this. You know, my Future Vision Quest is an amazing self-inquiry practice for you to really, you know, creatively journal a version of yourself that pulls into alignment these feuding parts, and that allows them to harmonize a lot more, like we see here with the Ten of Cups at the end. I mean, this looks like a pretty happy outcome, right? No matter which way you look at this card, it's joyous. There's a rainbow, and it's the Ten of Cups. Cups, that emotional, you know, water energy. And let's not forget the Eight of Cups. Just sneaking in there. But you know, you see the red cloaked being just walking away from the Eight Cups there, and you can make your own discernment when you look at these cards, and that's why they are so artistically and creatively partnered in this Waite deck. It's just the one of the original tarots. I'm not going to claim anything here and cut half the audience who follows other suits. I use multiple cards, but today this was where I was drawn, and so I lend the elements that were intended from the artist to communicate this ancient wisdom in ways that we can identify through colour and symbolism. And so when I mentioned the red-caped being, it's that masculine energy. You can see the grounded, it's an earthy colour similar to the Queen as she wears it. The colours are represented in all of the cards in very intentional ways, but this grounded, stern, strong energy is, you know, being supported by a walking stick as they walk away from these 8 cups. And that's very much an essence of simply just moving on, and almost not begrudgingly, but it, you know, it was a difficult, tiring situation that these 8 cups represent, and here we are, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the suit. This is an emotional journey, but as you can see there, like, quite quickly we followed by the 10 of Cups, which is just nice to see after moving on. So I like this spread behind the Queen, and it's as if I didn't even see them until I needed to speak about them, focusing on that energy to really sit in, you know, the beginning of this story. You know, I look at the tarot as it follows the story arc of the hero's journey in a sense that, you know, the 22 major arcana cards, starting with the Fool. It is the Fool's journey, and there is a pattern of descension and ascension and following a quest that each of the suits represent in their own ways as well. And so when you understand the foundations of that, which I really like to share, while you're just sitting here staring at these cards and noticing what you notice and observing that, as I sit here, I'm staring still at the Eight of Cups and noticing the larger body of water that the being is following as they move on. And that is the balance of this. I am only just noticing now, it's the balance of the masculine energy in the cloak with the water, the feminine energy. And you'll notice in the Ten of Cups is the feminine archetype in the family has both of these elements in their cloak, as does the masculine, and the balance in the children and the dancing there. In the cards, the water is first represented with the High Priestess, I believe. I want to say the High Priestess. And it is the first, it could be the Empress, sorry. It's the first representation of that feminine energy that is carried throughout the deck. It is intended to represent that energy. And I can see that as balance in this card. Even the moon in its full cycle represented. It's neither full nor new. It shows this level of balance, and the Eight Cups is as if that being is simply one of those cups moving into the ninth cup of the suit itself. So again, as the Queen represents a part of you, I truly believe that this, what we are moving on from with this Eight of Cups is from this feud, this battle within ourselves, the energy that causes us to snap at others. We first have snapped at ourselves and ignored it, and it may be the body that wants to keep score. As you prop yourself up with this walking stick, know that you're walking towards this joyous experience in that Ten of Cups card. Take a breath, please. That was really important to hear. We're definitely going to switch gears with the Ten of Cups. Let's shake that out. I bring a big smile to my face as I, honestly, the whole energy of my voice is of a new frequency. I feel very much completion energy. It's happy, it's joy, it's peace, harmony. This is that family card, you know, it's safe haven. It's what that Queen of Pentacles truly embodies in her alignment, is leading this Ten of Cups energy. And just in case that card in the background masked any of that joy, I want it to be noticed that, you know, allow nothing to interrupt your quest as you move through the Nine of Cups, because we still need to get through that. And that's, you know, it's intended to be a satisfying journey now. Yes, it's been difficult and rough, or however you want to, whatever adjective you want to put in there, but you are moving forward into this Ten of Cups energy. And it's up to you now to see that light and commit to it, to this cycle completing. Let go of the wand, put the wands down, step away from the cups, and know that the joy that you seek is within reach. And it could be anything, whether it's family values. I'm reading and sort of ad-libbing at the same time, intentionally. It's just the way it's coming out today. I've just been noted with this statement here: just don't become complacent. And that's why I think we're feeling this little bit of a stern step away from the wands. I mean, put the wands down, step away from the cups, because it is, you know, don't become complacent. You need to focus on satisfying, joyous steps forward, as not to continue this pattern, because you can stay stuck if you don't turn these keys. These are the keys of the tarot. These are for you to turn, walk through. When you draw this card, the flow of energy is positive, so make the most of it. Work hard for peace and commitment. Love is the one. Love the one that you're with, and iron out any difficulties. And it's not necessarily external, it's within you. Love the one you're with. You're the one you're with always on this journey. It's really important to know that, you know. Love the one you're with. I want to listen to those lyrics. Who sings that? Because I'm just concerned about a lot of these songs and movie lines, and I mean, they're all following essentially the same storyline, but it's always up for interpretation. Like, careful who you listen to with these readings. People will say lots of random shit out there, and everybody's on their own journey. How are we to know? You know, you don't know what I know. I don't even know what I know. So, you know, you're the one. You're the one. Wow, got that? There's a sense of harmony inside you, as well as without, which will rub off on those close to you. The key to happiness. The key to the happiness door might be right in front of you. I didn't even know. Keys are so important. This key to turn the key. Or your nearest, dearest lover, family and friends are all there to support you. Yeah, reach out. You might need to have help with this. And I mean, maybe this happy ever after feeling in this family card is a little bit cringeworthy for some people. Maybe you're snapping at the thought of that actually happening, and that's to be looked at. Put the wand down, step away from the cups. Yes, it's been rough or tough or la-di-da-di-da, but the joy you seek is within reach. For the future position, which I see this as, these three cards come after our queen here. She's leading the pack here. That snappy queen. But this queen is coming into alignment with this spread. I felt bad for talking of her that way. In a future position, you will soon see the light. Welcome emotional fulfillment and restore the balance in your life. Yes. I want to thank this clarity spread. I got some clarity in this spread. How's everybody else feeling? One more. All right, we got the Fool. Welcome, buddy. All right, back to the beginning of the hero's journey. And that's the thing, you know, like, I want you to, I'm going to link it somehow. I think there's a fancy way I can do that, but listen to the cards. I've done some tiny tarot readings where you can just listen to the actual elements of this card. I just want to show you the Fool, really. I want the Fool to be remembered alongside this Queen as sort of the closing chat for this reading. The Fool, here he is. This is Arcanum 0. This represents the very start of our journey with all the elements, all the colors, and here he is with that red feather in his cap, ready to step off the edge of the cliff with his puppy in tow, just, you know, seemingly, you know, untarnished from the journey ahead. And we really want to invoke that when we're making great change like this and putting down wands and stepping away from cups and really coming into that wish fulfillment, that giving that balanced queen, nurturing energy to ourselves now. You know, we are the Fool on the journey. It's always us against us and us with us. So remember, the joy that you seek is within reach. So step forth, find your queen, balance her within, and I'll see you in the next reading. The Queen of Pentacles. Our Queen of Pentacles takes us further into the realm of our sense of security and connectedness to the world. She's there for everyone, always available, reliable, home-loving, willing to do anything for her clan and all without any fuss. She's the kind of person that you admire, envy, or even hate. Think about what this archetypal Earth Mother makes you feel. Do you identify with her at all? Do you admire her loyalty, her warm heart, and unpretentious lifestyle? Do you envy her natural, sensible approach to any problem, or do you loathe the way she welcomes anyone into her cozy lair? Or are you totally immune to feeling anything? Whatever your reaction, remember that the Queen of Pentacles represents a part of you. The energy she symbolizes may come into your life via someone else, perhaps a new face in the social crowd or a family member, a new partner, male or female. The Queen of Pentacles indicates the feminine qualities of earthiness and nurturing. Whoever the Queen represents, she also points a finger at you and says, look within, find your nurturing side. Do you look after yourself? Do you care about someone else? Are you able to remain a dependable friend or lover, or will you give away their secrets? Have you developed your creative talents, or have you given up on them? If the Queen appears in a blockage card, you are nurturing others at the expense of your own emotional or spiritual needs. Look out when she bites. Our key words for the Queen of Pentacles are dependable, nurturing, warm-hearted, sensuous, generous, Earth Mother. Our key phrases: take a realistic view of life, a matter-of-fact attitude, reliable and loyal, feeling secure and home-loving, a genuine desire to help. A genuine desire to help other people. A lover of animals and children, creative and resourceful. The Queen of Pentacles. Watch out for her bite, the expense of your own emotional or spiritual needs.